the Insurance Brokers Podcast Bite Size. Here we share the best bits from all of our interviewees on the Insurance Brokers Podcast.
I think the first thing to say would be that I don't use premium LinkedIn. I use it as a free platform. I would recommend that you enable creator mode because you can add a link to your website onto your profile. And I'd also say before you start, do two things. So track your analytics, see how many people are viewing your page, where you're appearing, and kind of capture that as your kind of start point. And also think about what your objective is. So if we, for the purposes of this, our aim is to drive inbound leads to you. You want people to contact you and say, I need help with my insurance. I've seen your content on LinkedIn. I like it. I want you to help me. So I think before you start, they're kind of like the key things you need to think about. And the profile really it's like having another web page. If you haven't got a website, then you kind of use it like a website. So it's making sure that you've got a banner image, a decent headshot photo, that your headline's clear, that it says what you do and who you help. And then your contact information. So if you're in creator mode, as I said, you can put your website, a link straight to your website or wherever you want to point people to, and that you've got your contact information on there. I think that's really important. If people do still want to pick up the phone or they want to send you an email, that they can get your contact information from your profile and drop you a line. And then the summary section. Now this is like your sort of shop front, really. So you've got 3,000 characters for your about section. So this is where you can really explain what you do and who you help. I think you can make it really bespoke. So what I urge people to do is to think about who their ideal client is. Now this can sometimes feel a bit like, I can see, insurance brokers are wriggling around in their seat because the temptation is to be all things to all men or women or anybody else. But actually you need to think about your ideal client. Who are they? What are their challenges? What's keeping them awake at night? And, and talk to those people. It makes writing that content a lot easier because you know who you're writing it for. When you're trying to be too general, people can get confused, or they'll think this doesn't apply to me.
If you've enjoyed this, please leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe.